justice of environmental degradation, but as sentinels of justice, bearing the weighty responsibility of shaping jurisprudence that serves as the bulwark against ecological ruin. My esteemed friend and distinguished jurist, Chief Justice Antonio Herman Benjamin, has long been a stalwart in the global movement, where 3 days of intense deliberations yielded the statute of the Global Judicial Institute for the Environment. And that relationship was later reaffirmed during the Asia-Pacific Judicial Conference on Climate Change Adjudication in Naypyidaw, Myanmar. This enduring camaraderie testifies to the global nature of our collective mission, a mission that transcends borders and gestures us to forge ahead with resolute determination. Bangladesh, a nation of resplendent natural beauty and diversity, stands today at the precipice of environmental vulnerability. The existential threats posed by climate change, deforestation, industrial pollution, and unregulated urban expansion demand an unwavering judicial response. The judiciary of Bangladesh has historically embraced its role as the vanguard of environmental protection, employing public interest litigation, constitutional mandates, and statutory interventions to safeguard the environment. Landmark rulings on river protection, air quality regulation, and the enforcement of environmental laws serve as testament to our commitment in that regard. Ladies and gentlemen, Justice Antonio is here with regard to the Model Forest Act Initiative, MOFI, a pioneering endeavor aimed at establishing a comprehensive and forward-thinking legal framework for legislators, policymakers, and key stakeholders. This initiative seeks to modernize legal structures governing the protection, conservation, restoration, and ecologically sustainable management of forests, with a distinct emphasis on native forests and vegetation. Employing a systemic, interdisciplinary, and multi-stakeholder approach, MOFI integrates evidence-based strategies to develop a model legislative text that can be adapted and customized to suit the unique environmental and legal context of any individual nation. Esteemed guests, among the many natural marvels that grace our land, the Sundarbans stand as an unparalleled example of ecological richness, resilience, and natural fragility. As the world's largest contiguous mangrove forest, the Sundarbans is home to a vast array of flora and fauna, including the majestic Royal Bengal tiger, the rare Irrawaddy dolphin, and countless species of birds, reptiles, and marine life. The Sundarbans functions as a natural shield, protecting our coastal communities from the devastation of cyclones and tidal surges, while also playing a crucial role in carbon sequestration and climate regulation. However, despite its immense ecological and economic significance, this extraordinary ecosystem faces an existential crisis in the era of climate change. Rising sea levels, increasing salinity, industrial encroachments, and unchecked deforestation are pushing the Sundarbans to the brink of ecological collapse. If we fail to act decisively, we risk losing not only an irreplaceable natural heritage, but also the very environmental security upon which millions of our people depend. It is our solemn duty as stewards of justice to ensure that this irreplaceable sanctuary is protected for future generations through stringent legal frameworks, possibly the MOFI, sustainable policies, and unwavering judicial oversight. Chief Justice Antonio Herman Benjamin, my friend, you are here at an important juncture in our institutional history. You find us in the midst of a profound and far-reaching transformative endeavor that I take the liberty here to inform you of. When I assumed office as the Chief Justice of Bangladesh on the 11th of August 2024, It was amidst an unequivocal call from the people for a judiciary that is independent, efficient, and transparent. The voices of the citizens seeking justice unblemished by external influence and judicial delays resonated with the urgency of reform. Recognizing the judiciary as the pillar upon which democracy and the rule of law stand, I vowed to prioritize institutional reforms that would restore public confidence and enhance the integrity of our judicial system. Guided by this solemn duty, on 21st September 2024, I declared a roadmap which set forth an agenda on reinforcing institutional autonomy, ensuring merit-based appointments, securing financial and physical security for judges, and streamlining the discipline and removal process to uphold judicial accountability. These reforms were not merely administrative measures, but a pledge to the people of Bangladesh that the judiciary would be a bastion of justice, free, fearless, and steadfast in upholding the constitutional rights of every citizen. Focal to this endeavor at restoring institutional autonomy is the need to address certain debilitating effects of constitutional adventurism in the past. Take, for example, the issue of Article 116 of the Constitution, which in its pristine form has dealt with the control and discipline of subordinate courts and vested that sole authority in the Supreme Court. Article 116 was therefore a fundamental pillar of the original Constitution, designed to uphold the institutional autonomy of the judiciary and safeguard its independence from external influence. However, over time, by the Fourth Amendment to the Constitution, this provision significantly altered its essence, centralizing control in a manner that curtailed judicial autonomy and weakened the separation of powers. This shift in 1975 not only undermined the independence of the judiciary, but also eroded public confidence in the justice system. Recognizing the profound implications of this change, my ongoing reform initiatives are dedicated to reclaiming the institutional autonomy that was originally enshrined in the 1972 Constitution. Through these efforts, I seek to restore the judiciary's integrity, reinforce its impartiality, and ensure that it remains a persistent guardian of justice, free from political or administrative interference. With my commitment to judicial